Back in a championship setting and seemingly better than ever, this #1 contender in the women's flyweight division is ready to dethrone the champion. A lot of people believe she's going to get the job done.
Yeah, a lot of people believe it because they see in her performances how good she is, how talented she is, how confident she is. She has done everything to make sure that she does not mess up or lose out on this second chance. She's done this before. It took a lot to get back. Tonight she intends to deliver and become the champion finally.
Perhaps got to be mindful of an adrenaline dump. She gave so much to the media and fans all week. I know she's fired up. Got to manage that energy in advance of the biggest fight of your life. All right, so here she is, the now two-time UFC Women's Flyweight Champion, Valentina Shevchenko. Man, did she turn back the clock and turn in a vintage performance at Sphere in regaining her title against Alexa Grasso. A lot of people did not think that she could look that good at this stage of her career.
You know, John, for me, it was all about her spirit, her will, and her smarts. This young lady went into that fight with Alexa Grasso and implemented the right type of game plan. It wasn't any ego. She fought smart. We know she's a high-level striker, but it was the wrestling, the improved wrestling that allowed for her to recapture her championship. I love how smart she fought in that fight.
And now we'll see how she chooses to proceed tonight in what is a very interesting stylistic challenge. Valentina Shevchenko, ready to make a statement here tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Now for your main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Erin Blanchfield. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Valentina Shevchenko.
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, here we go with round 1. A special feeling in the air as Valentina Shevchenko gets back on the proving ground here tonight. She has said, and I quote, "This opponent gives me the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece." What does that mean exactly? I kind of feel like Valentina Shevchenko might be highlight chasing here tonight. We'll see how she approaches the early portions of this fight. All right, so again, she shoots for another takedown here, and once again, the takedown defense holds up.
Great job by this young lady defending takedowns. She was aware of what she was going to see in the fight, and she was very well prepared.
All right, high-level striking on display by both of these women early, but a lot of
Yeah, these ladies know how much it means to not make a mistake when you're in there with someone who's as good as their opponent tonight, or as good as you in every area of mixed martial arts. You recognize that any mistake can ultimately cost you a chance to work towards the World Championship. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, early on here in round 1, and a nice job by her to immediately get the clinch. Now we'll see if she can change levels and get this fight to the ground.
She knew where she needed to be, and she got there. This is the first aspect of the fight that she needed to win, and she has done exactly that.
All right, so not a ton of of resistance by her there on the takedown. Now we'll see if she can work her way back to the feet.
Oh, wait, sub. There's a sub chance right here. She's got to be very careful not to leave anything lingering.
They need to give you a button to shut my mic down when something like that happens.
On tight.
Oh, nice escape by her opponent.
Great job staying calm in the face of severe adversity.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Shevchenko.
This is dangerous. She's posturing up.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blanchfield. All right, so absolutely huge that she's able to get this fight to the ground early on. Now we'll see what she can do with this position.
Yeah, she's got the position. She's got her exactly where she wants her to be. Now, all the effort it took to get this fight to the ground, make it worth it. Land some damaging shots from the top position.
Blanchfield's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
10 seconds.
Round two next.
Okay, breathe. All right, listen. You lost that last round, all right? She's taking you down way too easy.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You good? Ready? Let's go.
Round two here to decide the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. Nice job by her there to block that shot. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D?
Punches and punches, punches and punches. Let's go.
Oh, and now you really are starting to see the damage inflicted by the opponent all over that left thigh. Immediately gets the underhook.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike. Well, my favorite rapper.
The counter opportunity.
Both fighters exchange elbows, and they're enjoying it. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
All right, so she lands yet another leg kick there. She's landed several in the round, and now you see the damage. It's obvious on the other side.
I mean, look at the redness in the leg, the bruising, the welts on the leg.
Nasty.
From those leg kicks. It's unbelievable to watch someone land that kick over and over again. But if it's working, why would you change it? Keep going to the well.
Pressure and get the takedown now.
Oh, another beautiful strike to the body there. Don't want to eat too many more of those.
Well, you can't. If you don't tuck the elbow, you're really going to struggle down the stretch. Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, now we get a little bit of separation. 30 seconds to go in round two. Shevchenko gets lit up by that straight punch.
Another big shot to the head.
10 seconds now to go in the round. 10 minutes down.
Beautiful. Can you give me another round just like that? Keep countering everything she's throwing at you. It's working beautifully, just like the gym. Exactly.
All right, so a huge round for her there, DC, as we get you some of the highlights. A lot of good leg kicking going on there.
She controlled the fight with her leg kicks. I mean, it's hard to remember a time that someone was so dominant with this type of leg kicking action, with these many leg kicks. She did it in the highest level in that round.
You okay? You good? Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. I mean, at this point, she has got welts on top of welts. That thigh is severely damaged at this stage of the fight.
Well, John, our opponent came into our fight meeting and she told us, I am going to beat her legs up. It ain't going to be calf kicks, it's going to be high thigh kicks. And she won't recognize the difference. She won't recognize how to defend. She's done that, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Big elbow there lands. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, man, that's hard to watch as she lands the lead hook yet again.
I mean, she is doing such an amazing job of getting that punch to the target. She said that her opponent had a weakness and she would exploit it. To this point, she's been doing exactly that.
So we have crossed takedown attempt here up against the fence, and she gets it.
John, she did a really good job getting the takedown, but look at her opponent. She's got that butterfly guard and her back's against the fence. She has a chance to get right back up.
Right into side control.
She became the world champion. Hats off to the new queen.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Erin Blanchfield.
So how about this, champ? We got a new UFC women's flyweight champion. Can DC get an invitation to the after party,
I mean, I'm just
please?
trying to show up, baby. I'm already